Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Thank you so much for dropping by and joining me for yet another day of Among Trees. Jeremy, wonderful to see you, and anyone else who's out there watching. Awesome. Good to see you. Thank you so much for the tip, Jeremy, that the UI on Unity is now, the dark UI is now available to regular people who are not Unity supporters just yet. This is one of the things that really bugged me when I looked into it, into Unity, that I was thinking, how can you make the dark interface that literally every app has, how can you make that available as a supporter perk only for people who either pay monthly or annually or have the premium or pro supporter package? I don't remember what it's called, but it is the thing that you need to pay for. And Unity, while freely available, does not let you use the dark user interface or hasn't let you use the dark interface for a while. So one of those things. Good morning, Mom. Awesome to see you. Welcome. Let's see what we can do in the woods today. I'm a little bit late today. That's because I've been crafting a Patreon post. There were two things that are kind of new on Patreon. I don't know if you knew this. If you don't, have a look on my Patreon page. I don't know if my bot is awake yet. Let me see if I can drop a link to my Patreon page in the description here. So the change that they've made is that there is now an option for people to not only pledge on a monthly basis, you can now also pledge on an annual basis and then get a discount. So if you prepay for a full year of a pledge, instead of paying 12 times a monthly amount, you now pay 10 times the amount, but in one go. That's the big difference. So you get a bit of a discount there. For some people, that apparently 30% of everyone who wanted to pledge, that was the preferred option, is an annual option. And I can see that important and valuable for things like longer term projects or people with fluctuating income who say, well, look, I might be rich 3 months of the year, but then 9 months of the year I have, very little income and little money to spare. But now that I have just been paid a lump sum, I'm very happy to support you, but I can't afford to do that on a monthly basis. So that's the change. So that's one of the things that that's been changed. And the other thing that is now that the Patreon offer local currencies. So up until fairly recently, up until this month, in fact, US dollars was the only currency they accepted, and now you can in fact pledge in British pounds and euros as well. So there's a little change I had to make there, and yes, I did that, and I thought I'll let everyone know about this. So there we go. That was my excuse for being late. I hope it doesn't matter, because we're still walking around the woods. Let's have a look. So yesterday, at the end of yesterday's episode, I don't know if you've seen that, there is we've been able to build an outfit, which was really nice. It's an outfit that there were two outfits that the game lets you craft. One is called the Grosbeak Wanderer Outfit, I believe, and the other one is called something else. And the first one we could build already, I think, with the stuff that we had available, but the other one has more benefits. So I was looking for the bits and bobs that I could make the second outfit with already, but we didn't find them, which is fine. We didn't have them. I think there were 8 beeswax that are needed to create that brand new outfit there that we're having a look at today. But yesterday I was able to craft this other thing, which is, I think, they're called the Grosbeak Wanderer Outfit, and that's a neat little thing that gives us a bit more stamina, and as such we can run for longer. And I think it also means that we can fell more trees and we can do more exercisey stuff, and I don't know if it gives us more protection from things like bears, but we'll see. I'm wearing it already, and it's been crafted in the sewing room, of course. I want to make absolutely sure that these guys don't die on us. No, I don't think they will. It is late, so I think I'm gonna go to sleep already, and then I'm gonna make myself a meal. Might actually make a meal just now. How are we doing on the sticks front? How are we doing on anything, really? We have no cooking ingredients, but we have things that we can literally pluck freshly out of our garden. So maybe a couple of ruby beets. I might make that. That's a good breakfast. And these guys, well, they need a bit more. They need to grow a little bit longer. I'm just going to go cook myself a couple of beets here. 2 of them. And let that cook overnight, then go to sleep, and then I say, refill the tinder, gotcha. And then I say, let's go to sleep and start the day afresh tomorrow. And there we have 1 stick. Better than nothing. I might get some more sticks out of the attic here. Oh, look at that. I'm already pretty starving, so I might actually eat today and then, then go to bed. No sticks in here. Sticks. No sticks in here either. What is the world coming to? There, 7 sticks here. Gotcha. Let's have them all. There's also, actually, while I'm here, there's also some rags. Well, I've got 1 med kit. Maybe that'll be enough. Let's do some cooking. Let's do some cooking. I don't think my bot is working this morning, you know. Otherwise, anything would come up. So I don't think quotes are working this morning. I don't really know why. Yesterday it was working perfectly fine. I didn't change anything. There we go. Ah. Oh, really? I do have Carrara. I do like Carrara as well. I still use it every once in a while. It's a lovely little program. It's one of those things, I suppose it's always good to use the tools that you're used to. Das freebies section. Thank you so much. I'll check that out. There. Now we're happy. Now let's go to sleep. Yeah, I always forget to check the DAS freebies. Sometimes there's nice little bits and bobs in there. I always forget to check that. Look at that. Day 44 already. Well. Well. Right. Perhaps we cook ourselves another meal with our own beets from our own little thing here. Oh, look at that. They gave me beet seeds. That's exciting. Let's go grab those. That is cool. I won't actually pluck those yet because I want to go out and I want to make absolutely sure. Oh my god, no, don't do that. He's this key. I need to discard him. Oh, what a shame. I didn't give him enough water. What a shame. Ah, these plants are so pernickety, aren't they? There. Water you a little bit. What a shame. 1 turnip didn't make it. Probably forgot to water it adequately. Entirely my fault, of course. Look at that. When you wander around, you can hear the water swishing around in the watering can. Can you hear that? That is so cute. I love it when there's so much attention to detail. That is just so cute. There, quick meal. And then when I put it away, it doesn't really sound like that anymore. That's so cute. There, pop those sticks in there. And I'll grab this food here. And maybe I'll take it with me in case we need some more food out in the open. There we go. Very nice. I have had a look at the roadmap of this game yesterday. There's one on Gitkraken. I believe at amongtrees.com you can see the roadmap and the features they have planned going forward. And one of them is... So there's a lot of content planned, and I believe for the rest of the year they're trying to implement something like a pet. So you're supposed to have a pet and then care for it at home. That's one thing I remember seeing. And then there was a brewery extension. So there's another extension for the house plan, and that's a brewery. That is very cool. Why wouldn't you want a brewery? Look at that. This is the outfit we've made yesterday. That's the one that we're currently wearing. That's the Grosbeak Wanderer Outfit. And it has a little bit of cold resistance, gives us a lot of extra stamina, increases our walking speed a little bit, but doesn't add anything to the camouflage. So what I'd like to do today is to make this the Feather Larch outfit. I don't know why it's called that. I don't know what it means, but it gives us a bit more cold resistance. Stamina is actually less, isn't it? Yeah, stamina is less. But it gives us more speed, and it gives us some camouflage ability. So I'm thinking that would be, you know, maybe that's cool. The meth lab, Jeremy, that's a great idea. I bet it's a community request. It's kind of the cool thing about early access. You play the game, you get a feel for it, and then you get to request features. And if enough people request it, you get to shape the future of a game. So that's a big benefit for us, the players, in early access, I guess. 3 Waltz Bleak skin are necessary, 4 cattail. I believe we have all of those things. 8 beeswax. That's a bit of a problem. That's what we're going to try to find today. And there's a bit of stump moss, which is 4 of them. So I do have that. I might go and note those items down here. Did I just say I want to note those items down? Oh, it's not an N, it's I have to click it. Gotcha. There we go. Waltz Bleak Skin. I think I have that. I think I've put all that in here. Yeah, look at that. We have Waltz Bleak Skin. We have 2 of these things here. So we need, I believe, 6 more. I thought there was another one. We'll have a look. Oh no, we used that for the current outfit that I'm currently wearing. I think that required 1 beeswax. We've got this. We've got enough cattail. We've even got chicory with which we could cook if we wanted to. We could even cook with cattail if ever we wanted to do that. The meth lab. Jeremy, that's a great idea. I might leave the driftwood up here, and maybe the tent and the cooking ingredients. Well, maybe I will leave. I'll take the cooking ingredients and the tent with me, and just leave the watering can and the driftwood up here. Yeah, driftwood goes in here. I think maybe those things can go in the other locker. When I say those things, can that live in here as well? Yes, look at that, perfect. And then I guess I'm gonna leave my watering can in here and my seeds as well. There we go. Oh, then we're gonna do some cooking in the nighttime, I'm thinking. That sounds good. But that also means we need to craft another... Ooh, look at that. Turnip, nearly fully grown. I like it. We also need to craft another campfire, which is important. So I think the cooking pot here, this thing, that'll survive. But the campfire only has limited uses. So let's see if we can do that before we hike it out into the woods. Hello. There we go. Oh yeah, look, you can see my stamina here. That's that second circle that just popped up there. Campfire. There we go. 6 sticks and 4 jute ropes. Do I have ropes? If not, can I make myself some ropes? I think I can. Out of dogbane stems. Okay, well, I think I have some ropes. I think I can scare up some ropes. But mainly we need sticks, so hey, let's go out a-felling trees again. This is kind of my favorite pastime. This is my routine now. I get up, cook myself a meal, then I go out, fell some trees. And then we're gonna molest the bees, I guess. Important. The meth lab. Jeremy, that is a great idea. There, that's nice. I might not even pick up the planks because... No, don't pick up the planks. Maybe I have to pick up the planks. Because I really don't know what to do with them. They just... currently I don't have anything to build with the planks. There. So now you can see that this outer circle goes down first before the inner circle loses in stamina. Before it then goes and charges itself up. That's kind of nice. So when we run, we use up stamina, and that means I can't run forever. I have to make a pause, and also I can't fell trees forever. So I suppose the mechanic is then, if there were trees that require more stamina to be felled, I can't really do that for longer than I have stamina for. There. Maybe one more. And then we'll leave the poor trees alone. I do like that they respawn, so every time I load the game in again, they seem to be reappearing in the same spot, so that's nice. That's nice. I suppose I don't know if they're going to implement that, but I'm sure there'll come a point at which the felled trees stay felled, and they'll either take so many days to regrow. I mean, if we're counting days, maybe they need more than just days to regrow. I don't know. Don't know if they're planning to implement that. Oh, jute rope. Totally forgot the jute rope. Gotcha. Jute rope. I'm assuming I have some in the attic. Yeah, there we go. 10 of them. Tons of them. I like the storage attic. So glad we finally have a place to store so much stuff. I could do with a larger backpack still, but that's just me. Alright, campfire. Excellent. Now we can cook out in the open. It's only going to be a quick-ish trip because I think our tent only has one last use left. does it? Yes, uses left 1. So we can stay 1 night in the wilderness, which is nice. With this, and we've got these planks here, and then we've got some sticks, and the sticks, I say, we'll go put in the tinder here. Oh, we can't add that many sticks to the tinder, so I'll go and add them into here then. Because then when we're gonna build ourselves, we're gonna cook ourselves some dinner. I'll go into that. I might just, should I put that in the attic? I might do that. Watering can stays here. Well, actually, on second thought, let's water our puppies one more time before we go. I don't want any dead plants when I come back. Makes me wonder what kind of pet they're thinking about. Are we getting a cat? A dog? Squirrel maybe? Don't know. There, you guys are happy? Yeah, that's perfect. I'm not going to plant any more plants. Oh, there we go. Are they ready? No, they're dead! Oh, I forgot to... Oh, man! What a shame. These are my dead plants. Oh, just because I forgot to water them. I'm not a good gardener, am I? Man. But still no coffee. That's true. Do you know, maybe the moose is going to be the... That could be the moose. Oh, what a shame. I shall never forgive myself. Poor plants. Call me the plant killer. Jute ropes. I'm going to put them upstairs together with the plank. I can't say goodbye to the plank. And I will take my fishing rod because, you know, you don't know what we're going to find out in the open. And I'm thinking maybe fishing might be a good pastime for us. Oh yeah, planks. Oh, jute rope goes in here. Mr. Short-term memory over here. There. Yeah, I think fishing rod is one of those things. I wish it wouldn't clog up a spot in the inventory. I'd much rather we had certain slots like for the compass and the fishing rod and these things that wouldn't clog up an inventory slot. I'd much rather they are kind of, you know, a compass you could conceivably say, well, that fits onto the outfit somehow, you know, dangles or whatnot. I don't know. Backpack slots. Ah, well. Let's take all of this. Let's take all of this. Have we saved? Let me save it. Alright. Beeswax. We have 2 in our attic. We need 6 more. And I have no idea where to find them. The internet hasn't given me any help. They just say, well, they're kind of around. If you go north somewhere, you'll find at least one that keeps respawning. But there must be... The developer was suggesting that there's about 20 dotted all around the world. But of course, we don't know where they are. But I think going north is kind of a good idea. I'm thinking go north and then perhaps head west over to this place here. I have a feeling there's one here. There might be one here. And then we'll just go head west. So my plan is to go north, then over here, perhaps kind of go make our way back over here and spend a night in the woods somewhere. That might be nice. I mean, there's also that unexplored northern, northeastern, northwestern territory here. So maybe we'll go there in a second trip when we've built ourselves a new tent. But for now, I think just go north, see if there's more beeswax here, and then go have a look at this spot here. It looks also like that there's this huge spot here. So we'll see how much we can explore. Onwards! I'm already hungry. How exciting. That would be nice, wouldn't it? And then we can utilize the backpack slots for, well, for bigger and better things, I'm thinking. The one tip I did pick up from the internet is that they're saying walk around for a bit and then listen, because you can hear the bees from a distance already. Apparently. Unless, of course, you're listening to a rambling brook. I'm totally starving. And it's already sunset, so I don't know, maybe we should just spend another night at home. What do you think? Eat at home. spend the night at home, go eat some mushrooms. Actually, go eat some mushrooms. That's a good idea. Go eat some mushrooms. Don't have to eat full meals, you know. You can just go and have a little snack here. There. Leave the full meal for another day. Let's do that. And then tomorrow morning, we're going to go leave bright and early. I like that much better, that idea. Oh, sticks. Gotcha. Are those bees? No. Chanterelles. I can hear something. I'm not sure if it's bees. It's more like grasshoppers. That would be a great idea, Jeremy. I spent a night in the woods with Jay. If you design it, I can put it on Teespring. It'll appear underneath every it'll appear underneath every video on YouTube. That'd be kind of fun. Yes, design it and then send me the file. That'd be great. Then of course there's the large forest. Do you know, I think I am faster already with this outfit. Might not be much faster, but I feel like last time we went to the large forest, it took us quite a while to get here, and all of a sudden we're just, you know, we're just here. That is nice. That's very nice. And it looks nice and golden even at night, or even in the sunset. Bunny Rabbit, have you seen any bees around here? I keep thinking I'm hearing things. No bees. I mean, I do hear something. But I can't tell if it's bees. Yeah, it's night. Time to go home. Time to go back home. I say let's not waste the tent in the night just yet. Let's make it home. And then, well, pick up a stick while we're here, why don't we? That's nice. Means we can cook ourselves another meal. Or make another tent. Like tent 2.0. Yeah, while we're out, let's not make this a wasted trip. See what I mean? There's just something going on here. But it's just the wind. It's just the wind. Our dream of the feather large outfit. I bet it's going to be disappointing. Who needs the feather large outfit if you have this outfit? I do feel I'm a little bit more protected to the cold. So it looks like I can stay out all night now. Kind of interested to see what the camouflage capabilities are. Ooh! Our prayers have been answered, my friends. Look at that. Let me just get that axe ready. And boom! And then, of course, run away! Run away! Ooh. And now, to find it again. I think this is one of those issues. Oh, there we go. Little stumpy thing. Bees have gone, but precious cargo has been left behind. Oh, 2 beeswax. Oh no, they just look the same. Okay. honey and beeswax. Well, I don't want to really leave the honey behind, so I might as well just go and eat the chanterelles, pick up the honey. Oh, there we go. Now we can make it home. Hey, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. Do you know, Jeremy, I wonder if coffee in a little thermos would actually be a really nice idea in this game, because I feel that if you have the tent already and you can cook outside, you can camp outside, you can make yourself meals outside and all that, I wonder then if maybe a thermos of coffee would be ideal. Let's go to sleep. Wouldn't that be nice? Coffee would be great. Day 45. Wow. 5 more beeswaxes to go, huh? Let's cook the ingredients that we found. Maybe one of these and one of those. Perhaps. Maybe that's actually enough. Yeah, uses up less sticks. I like it. Do you know, I was thinking this morning, I have a coffee machine that was seriously super cheap, and I love it. It was $15, which is not a lot of money, and it's one of those tiny things that makes apparently kind of 5 cups of coffee, and I love it. It doesn't make fantastic coffee, but you know, coffee is adequate enough for me, and you know, that's fine. So I've been thinking for a while, with any coffee machine, how does it actually work? Have you ever thought about this? I mean, there's no pump in there. All you really have is a heat plate on the bottom. So that's where the thing kind of, you know, heats up the thing where the can sits. But it is also responsible for somehow getting the water from the tank that's usually next to it from the bottom, pumps it all the way over to the top and lets the coffee drip into the coffee that's usually above the little coffee can. How does it work without a pump? Have you ever thought about this? I find that kind of fascinating, because I'm thinking, how does it do it without a pump? Do you know what I mean? I mean, if I wanted to put water from down here to up here, I need to have some kind of pumping mechanism, unless it works with some kind of magic that just by the water heating up and expanding, it goes and pushes itself up to the thing. But I don't know what's it called, the physical properties of that need to be for that to happen. I don't know. I was just, you know, amazed by this mystery. 3 meals, campfire, beeswax, and all that. I say, let's put a couple of these meals into here, and this, of course, and the beeswax also. We'll put that in here as well. We'll take 1 meal with us, because, you know, boys gotta eat. And now let's go out and hunt for more beeswax. Several more to go. Let's consult the map. Perhaps now let's go explore all this wilderness here. How you doing? How's that for an idea? There's all this that's unexplored down here too. I think let's just go head east and have a look over here. This area sounds like a good place to have a look at. Let's do it. East. It's got to be this way, I think. Just checking. Yeah, that's east. East enough. We did save, yes. But hey, you've had a long day already, so I can totally appreciate that. Still, an interesting mind-bending puzzle, isn't it? Because I bet those of us who have disassembled a coffee machine, may have done that, they will find, well, there's just really no magic to it. There's just a hose. Ah, look at that. Bees to the east. Right, there's bees here. Okay. Crouch. Well, I'm not sure if crouching is necessary. Oh, because there's a bear! Oh my god, don't be there, bear! What are you doing here? I'm after the bees. So I'm going to ignore the bear. I'm going to go and whack this. Boom, and then run away! And just make sure the bear doesn't get wind of the fact that there's honey involved somewhere. Ah, bees have stopped. And turn around to hopefully not lose the loot. There it is. There's the bear in the distance. I might just go and crouch. I don't want him looking at me funny. There's my loot. Bit of honey, bit of beeswax. All right. Indeed. Good sound lyrics. So that was just east. So it'd be interesting to see if we sleep, go back home, if at this point we see more beeswax literally tomorrow. That'd be kind of interesting. I'm going to head over into this direction, trying to avoid the bear. So this is probably the bear and the stash he's currently guarding, for a better or worse word. I'm going to head up further east and we'll have a look at this area here. See what we find. Bear, you stay where you are. Yeah, kind of northeast. Ah, beautiful volumetric lights. What day is it today? Wednesday? Yeah, it is Wednesday. Oh yeah, so the other thing that the internet reckons is that we should have a look out for these stumpy little trees. So the beeswax is always on these half tree stumps. They're never on large trees. They're just they're not on the small stumps, but they're on the kind of medium height stumps. That's where they are. So if we see one of those, that'll give us more beeswax too. Jeremy, tell me, are you doing much with Unity? And if so, how hard is it to get into it compared to Unreal? I'm only going by my first impressions there, and I thought I'm picking Unreal literally because it speaks more to me, really. Dogbane stems, look at that, that makes a good rope. We might as well pick up a few while we're here. Don't often come across the dogbane stem park like this. I think the only thing with the dogbane stems is they don't stack very much. I think they only stack 7. Okay, cool. So we're going to go and have a couple more. This one and that one. I do know though that when I looked into Unity, they were just about to implement something akin to blueprints in Unreal. So that wasn't always really there, this kind of drag and drop codeless approach. That's a fairly recent addition, if I understand it correctly. I don't know very much about Unity, really. East, that's where we need to be. East is here, there we go. And we're starving, of course, yes. So honey will fill us up, but it's also a nice cooking ingredient, so I might just go eat this. Oh. Sometimes the out of focus bug happens there. Pick up some ingredients that we can cook tonight. Right, yes, that is a big help if you have programming experience. That is right. What was Unity using again? They're using C# with the Mono framework, is that right? Whereas Unreal have moved away from their own proprietary scripting language to C++. If I that much I know, but I don't know about Unity. I think the Mono framework was somehow involved, but I don't know if it was mandatory. Right, that's the one, exactly. That's the one I mean, exactly. Visual scripting. I'm still on the fence. I think for some things, visual scripting is nice, but for more complex things, I much prefer things to do in code. So it's the visual scripting is really nice if you have 2 or 3 things that you have to do, but if you have a switch statement with 11 cases, that in visual scripting you go to that now. Looks so, not only does it look mega ugly, it also is at a point where I look at it in 2 months and I don't really understand what I did anymore. Whereas with code, it's just much easier to do that cleanly. And then of course there's these things that translate visual scripting back into code. I mean, it's all code underneath the hood. But if ever you've done that, turn visual scripting into code, you think, my God, that is now code that I don't want to maintain really, because that's just ugly. So I totally hear you when you say, just go with code, you know. Yeah, it's always demoing one thing in a clean, otherwise uncluttered visual scripting thing is awesome, but the moment you go and make it more complex, and a game like this is a good example. This has got a lot of complexity going. It's not easy to maintain that with visual scripting. I felt the same with Game Maker Studio. They have both options as well, less elegantly implemented than Unreal have. Spotty mushrooms. C#, that's it. I have looked into C# actually, because I liked it I like the C# runtime idea that you can write C# type or C type code and then just run it on any platform. That's really nice. So as a scripting thing, it's a cool idea, I think. What exactly is the Mono framework? I've heard a lot about it, but I don't really understand it, if I'm perfectly honest with you. I know that Stardew Valley was also developed in C#. And that was all just properly scripted. And that used a similar framework to Mono, but cannot quite remember which one it was. Oh, I like it. We're going kind of in the right direction here. It's late-ish in the day, but I'd love to do some fishing in this lake. Let's see what we can find there. So we're nearly there, a bit of northwest, and see if we can do some fishing in that massive lake there. That is nice. Oh yes, and I'm starving, of course. Will another snack get us by? Yes, of course. Before we cook ourselves a proper meal. Well, actually, we could just eat that, and well, we'll do that. We'll do that in a minute. Do that in a minute. At least I like to do some cooking in the evening, because that just looks beautiful. Yes, kind of northeast. That should get us to the lake. Mulberries. Well, we can put that in the cooking pot as well. Make the most out of the camping fire that we're gonna create later. Ah, can't put the chanterelles in the backpack anymore. I really like the ability to walk that much and that fast. That's really nice. Ah, there it is. The big northern lake. And we're experiencing sunset and the mountain. That is just nice. Pick the mulberries. That's nice. That might make another spectacular screenshot here. Ah, let's just enjoy the scenery here a little bit. The ideal scene to put up a tent, do some cooking. It doesn't matter that we didn't find any, or that we didn't find much of the beeswax. Let me go take that away. That's also gets a little bit of UI away there. Haha. I've splashed out on something yesterday. I bought the premium version of Generate Press. It's a free WordPress theme, Generate Press, and they have a premium module that unlocks other features. And the free theme I'm very, very happy with. It's an extremely lightweight theme, so there's not a lot of bulk in there. I mean, you can then go and add it conditionally if you want it, but what really convinced me of that framework, of the theme, is that it has so little calls and it loads extremely fast. So I was thinking that is something I'd like to use on my websites going forward. So I'm not going to implement it right away. I'm just playing around with it, and I am thinking that I'd like to use some of these images as header images. That looks really beautiful when you have that sort of image slightly darkened, or part of the image slightly darkened in the header, and then maybe make it a randomized feature that there's like a selection of 10 or so images, and they're kind of, you know, implemented at the header there. So no matter which post you look at, it always has that kind of handwriting there. That'd be really nice thing to do. And there's birds, and now the sky comes out. Look at that. Stars come out. Ha! I think maybe this is a good time to place the tent here by the water. Last time I tried that, I think that was a bit of an issue with that. And we can rotate it as well. Yeah, so I think maybe this is fine. Perfect. This is our tent. That's nice. And now maybe this is a good place for the campfire. Oops. Campfire, check. And light the fire. It's kind of an auto lighting mechanism there. Look at it. Look at it go. That's nice. Yeah, camping by the lake. That's nice. That's a good screenshot too. And then, of course, we don't want the fire to go away. We'll place the cooking kit and cook ourselves some food. Maybe a bit of this, a bit of that, a bit of that. Might as well use lots of these things up. There we go. Perfect. There, an even better screenshot now. Food's ready. That was fast. Ain't that pretty? Let's cook some more. Because, you know, can we just put all these 3 beets in here? That's nice. It's almost cheaper to make that and do all your cooking in one go, even if you're out and about by your ranch. So this costs you a lot less sticks than anything else would. And we don't even have stuff to cook anymore. Oh, there's some mulberries. Maybe we can do that. Let me pick up some mulberries while I'm here. Well, we've still got the fire going. We could do some fishing. Let's do that, actually. That was the plan anyway, wasn't it? Quickly do some fishing. Have we got any more inventory? Yes, we do. That's cool. Inventory items. Always the big thing. Let's go fish in the lake. That's going to be exciting. I hope the fire's going to hang on for that long. We can cook the fish with the mulberries. The fishing lure is stuck. Well, that's terrible. Are we, or is it because it's too low? Maybe we need to go and... I can't do that. Now I'm swimming. It's not as easy as it seems, you know. And I'm sleepy. Man, I can't be sleepy now. We're doing night fishing here. Come on. This is why we need coffee, I think. Let's grab a coffee. I don't want to go to bed, it's just getting interesting. Mr. House! Top of the afternoon to you, my friend. Have you seen our campfire? It looks so nice. I'm freezing and I'm sleepy. Man, I can't stay out here for much longer. It's such a shame because it's gonna stop burning. It looks so sweet. And especially with the... what was that, chicory? At least before we go completely to sleep. Let's go and cook. Let's try and cook some more. Oh, come on. I don't want to walk anymore. The thing doesn't want to let me walk anymore. I can only just about jump forward. There we go. Let's see if we can cook. Hello. I think something's seriously stuck here. I'm stuck. Now there we go. Let's cook some chicory with the mulberries. I mean, it's not going to be a great meal, but look at that. Fireside cooking. All right. Let's eat that as a little evening snack. That restores our body temperature. And what a shame that we have to go to bed now. Oh, I don't want to do this. I want a cup of coffee instead. Thank you so much, Mr. House. I very much appreciate that. Ah, there we go. Sunrise. That was a short night. We're really on the lookout for beeswax. Tent's gone. That must be a surreal experience. You wake up in the morning, you get out of the tent, you look back, the tent's gone. You think, oh, what? The only thing that you can pick up is the cooking rig here. Temperature's too low, yeah, campfire's gone. We must leave the campfire where it is. I don't think we can relight it. That would be a neat treat, though. Ah well, while we're by the northern lake... Look, 1 beeswax, we have 3 at home, and we need 4 more. I think that's the plan. While we're by the northern lake, let's do a little bit of fishing. Oh no, it's raining! Seasoned fisherman like myself. I'm wearing a new outfit, by the way, Mr. House. We've made that yesterday. That was kind of neat. It lets me run a little bit faster, adds a bit more stamina. And I'm collecting the beeswax because I'd like to make another outfit, see what that's like, and try to get a little bit more camouflage into my life, you know. This looks like proper deep sea fishing. From up high, that's interesting. Oh, avoid obstacle. Whoa, what's happening here? Not a good place to fish, perhaps. That's like the running shoes, exactly. It's the modern version of the running shoes in Pokemon. It's coming down, something fierce. Something tells me this isn't a good location to fish somehow. I had expected this to be quite an amazing spot, maybe with exotic, different fish we hadn't met yet. The thunderstorm effects, fantastic. Oops. I didn't mean to go swimming, I just meant to just put my ankles in the water and perhaps get a bit of a better... I have a feeling this is actually the outer end of the adventure. I don't think there is any... Maybe we can't actually do any fishing here. Just a kind of a fantasy of mine. Yeah, like the legend fish. That's the kind of thing I'd hide in here. And give it to you only on a Wednesday between 5 and 7 if you have the rod without wafty leaves or something like that. Oh well. I say while we're up here, let's go and explore this whole area here. I might do this like west to east. I might just go all the way west and then try and explore all this top bit here. Maybe there's more beeswax. And then I suppose, of course, without our tent, we may have to then go and make a move. Hello, Mr. Deer or Mr. Moose. You seen any bees around here? I do like that you can always tell where your house is. That is really nice. I'm not stalking you or anything, I'm just like yourself, you know, I'm just having a look around. There we go, I think that was it already. No, it's not. Looks like we discovered another rock mass in the center of the map here. Or maybe actually there's no way through here. That could also be. That makes this area much smaller to explore than I had anticipated. Maybe it's an area that they're working on. Mr. House, apparently a brewery is coming to this game. It's on the roadmap and the team are implementing it, I believe, by the end of the year, it said. So yes, a pet and a brewery might come to Among Trees one day. And a story. I think that is also what I read, that they haven't implemented it yet, but there will be a story of some kind. Yeah, absolutely, the game needs that. I can see that. Oh, sticks, might as well pick those up. Ah, can't. Inventory full. Well, let's eat something. Let's eat our little home-cooked meal here. That's a nice idea. Pick up the sticks. Stump moss we don't really need anymore. But really, bees. Anywheres. That's an interesting tree. We don't see that every day. Bees. Do we? Oh, a cache. That's interesting. If only we could carry anything that we find here. Oh, nice. Where is that? That's up here. Look at that. Interesting. This is where we need to go back home. I mean, we have a good day in us here, so perhaps we could just go and walk down this area, see what we find, and then just make it downstairs. See if we can find that other bee's nest again. The developers are saying that there's about 20 or so on the whole map. Yeah, we don't have anything left in our inventory, which is a bit of a shame. So kind of southwest-ish. No space left at all. That's cool. Found another cache stash, whatnot. What do you want to call it? Cache stash. This we can pick up. That's okay. That's cool. And of course more beeswax. We can pick that up as well. And some of these, I think, yeah. Can pick up some black mulberries. Tons of beets. As if we needed more. I mean, you know, we have tons of beets at home. We can just go and not pick them up. That is also perfectly fine. It is the bees that we're here for. Are we going roughly the right way? Kind of roughly. I'm very grateful, I must say, for the enhanced running capability. So that allows to traverse the map just much better. I'm also thinking that my energy goes down less with this new outfit that I'm currently wearing. Yeah, let's try going slightly further west, maybe. Like so. That's east, isn't it? That is west then. Geographically challenged, for sure. Chicory, gotcha. Thought I heard something, but maybe that wasn't the case. It does feel like just walking through the woods, really, doesn't it? Sometimes nice to just take in the atmosphere. See, I thought I heard something again, but I might be wrong. No. No. I thought I heard something. I thought maybe I can follow that direction there, but no, I didn't. I didn't. It didn't change the sound in my headphones. And now again, if you're listening with headphones, it is actually possible to perceive the direction from which things are coming. It sort of suggests that there's something on the right of me. But again, that might be completely bogus. Ah, cash stash. I love it. But again, severely hampered by our limiting backpack. Where is that? Oh, that's here. Interesting. Oh. I think what we really need is like the bee detector. That would be nice. If there is such a thing in life. The bee detector. Oh, I can pick that up, that's nice. And woo, look at that, lots of beets. Well, that'll be that red beet soup tonight, for sure. See if we can make it home by nightfall. Can we go through here? Oh, this is the back of the large forest. I think I know that already. There is this tiny little entrance. Ooh, another dogbane stems congregation here. That makes ropes, apparently. Sticks are always very sparse. So sticks are nice. Yeah, I think let's walk past. Let's walk through the large tree thing. That's the other thing that they want to implement, more varied landscape. So it's kind of interesting. I talked about that yesterday. That I thought that might be a really nice, just a really nice thing in the game to stumble upon more places like this that look a little bit different than the rest of the landscape. And they're also working on that. So that is also planned. But of course, you know, the day only has so many hours. The team only has so many people. I don't actually know how many people are working on this. I can imagine it's a fairly small team. I mean, it grows fast, quick. The moment you gain some traction and you think, if I do it all by myself, that is really difficult to maintain the whole community aspects and forums and all that, and do developing as well as building assets and doing testing. So it's getting to a point fast where you really need help with projects, and even then with a small team there's only so many hours in the day, I suppose. No bees. So this week I'm doing some more web development on my websites to implement that ad-free video browsing feature for supporters. So I have the principle sorted already, so that works really well. It just doesn't look great yet, so that's what I'm working on, just a bit of polishing there. In principle it works, and that's nice, and I just want to make it, you know, even better. So that's what I'm doing this week. And then the other thing I'm planning is getting more into cloth and physics in Unreal Engine. That is a fascinating topic. It's fairly easy to set up. I didn't think it was going to be that easy. I managed to make some capes waft and some hair also waft in the wind. That's very nice. So I'm going to do a bit more of that. Indeed, mushrooms, mulberries, and perhaps a beet. There we go. And with so many sticks we've made, I'll put that in here. Let that cook for a bit. And I think make myself a new tent. I think, can we do that already? Jute ropes. And I'm short a stick. That's crazy. Oh, that's the campfire. Sorry, the tent. I'm short 3 sticks. That's even worse. And more jute ropes. We always need sticks, don't we? Crazy stuff. Well, I'll go to bed. I'll save and go to bed, Jeremy. Very important. And see if we have one more trip in us for the day. Yeah, I suppose other than hunting for the beeswax and making that new outfit, there's really not much else to do in the game. So I think today is kind of the final day. If we can make that outfit, great. If not, hey, so be it. Also fine. And then for tomorrow, I'm planning on playing something else. I'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I don't think I'll play this game again, because I think we've really seen everything there is to see in this game. And even today is kind of, you know, this is a shame. The dead plants here, that is certainly a shame. There is that. There's these things. We've planted those. That's quite nice. Inventory's full, so we can't even pick them. But yeah, that's the only other thing that I can think of making that outfit that gives us a bit more camouflage. Other than that, we've really done it all. So let's go hunt out one more time for a bit more beeswax. We'll see if we can do that. And then as they implement more content, I suppose we can always come back to this and see how the game progresses. So in 6 months' time or a year's worth of time, we can go and come back and see what's happening here. I might just leave my cooking gear up here. I think we've done cooking now. This, I think that can go downstairs together with the cooking ingredients. Oh yeah, the beeswax, I say, we're going to put that in here together with our other two beeswax. So that means we need 5. We've got the cattail, we've got the stump moss, we've got all that. Come on. Can we not get out of here anymore? Hello? Doesn't close anymore. Well, we'll give it a minute while... Oh, there we go. Something's happened under the hood. Well, I pour myself another cup of coffee here. Yes, we'll go out one more time. See if we can find more beeswax, and if not, hey, then that'll be it to put Among Trees to bed. And do make that suggestion, Jeremy, about the legend fish. That'd be cool. Maybe one day... Oh, come on, walk already! Dude, today! We may have to call it a day early, because if I can't walk, that's not so good. It looks like it walks in spurts. It does it, and then it stops doing it, and then it does it, stops doing it. Yeah, maybe something under the hood that's not quite going so well. Oh, there it is. There's more sticks. That's nice. Sticks and, what was it again? Jute rope, I believe. That can go in here. These guys go in there, and some more beet. We'll leave the beet there. Sticks and jute rope. That's what we needed. Let's grab that. Just in case we get stuck in the middle of nowhere. It's always good to have a tent with you. Jute rope. Alright. Sticks, jute rope. And the tent is yours. There we go. 1 tent, please. Nice. Nothing stands in the way of a quick overnight thing. I'm interested in going back to exactly the same place that we've seen already, in which we know there's a bee waiting for us there, or a bunch of bees, shall I say. Put that here, and keep all that, just in case we get killed by the bear. Save the game, we're saving. So on the map then, that place, can you remember where that was? Was that here somewhere? Or here? Somewhere here, wasn't it? I thought. Why am I making that up? I think it was here. I suppose that would be another nice thing to implement, like markers on the map that let me just place a placeholder here that I can then have a location to. So technically east it is. East is this way. Let's see if we can find bees. On our final stroll out in among trees. Well, for this season anyway. Yeah, let's call it a season. That's nice. Among Trees Season 1. I like it. Oh, sticks, always useful. Are we remotely walking in the correct-ish direction? Yes, we are. Good stuff. Kind of. Oh, there we go. I felt my direction there, and it kind of worked. That is not often the case. And then the spooky music comes. So my plan is, before starting Raft, I'd like to share another game with you tomorrow that is called Lifeless Planet. That's available both on Steam and on Epic. It was free on Epic a while ago. And it takes us on a kind of a sci-fi journey to an unknown planet. Third-person game. It's mainly interesting because it's got a beautiful landscape there. So it's the whole atmosphere that the game oozes is quite nice. And I've played it through once. I'd love to play it through one more time together with you. It's been an early access title, but that's a while ago. So the developer is currently working on another game called Lifeless Moon. And yeah, so Lifeless Planet, that's happening tomorrow. So we're kind of in the right area. This is just to the east. I believe this is where that beast thing was literally yesterday. So let's see if we can find it. I might just go walk around here, just approach it from here, just use that rock as a guide and just kind of walk around it, see if I can find it. That's got to be that rock, right? Yes. Could that be it? Is that it here? No. That's not the bee's nest. Bee's nest is higher than this. This is a stump moss thing, if we're lucky. There's usually stump moss growing on this. This is the bees grow on a, well, they have a nest on a thing that's about yay high, kind of, you know, this high. See if we can find it. If it is here still, I don't know if they respawn or don't respawn. They may respawn after a game load, so I might not actually see it again. I might see the stump, the tree stump itself, but there might not be a bee's nest on there. Or I'm in the completely wrong location. That is also very possible. And thought this is kind of the... Oh, there we go. So east-ish then, I suppose. Yeah, I may be completely wrong here. Yeah, nothing obvious. Nothing obvious. Well, let's see, while we're here, let's go kind of north and have a look at this whole area before we head home. I think that's a cool idea. A bit of north, and then to the west. Bees anywhere? Oh, huge mountain. Oh, and sticks. Always nice to have sticks. Look at that whole field of stuff here. That is also a nice little screenshot here. Just the trees. I'll add that to the Patreon and Ko-fi galleries. There's a little gallery. I'm also going to put these on ArtStation because I think this is just such a lovely showcase for the whole game. Especially if you could animate this, you know, that's just so nice. I mean, not if you could animate it, we're already animating it. It's just I'm thinking it would be nice to have a clean version that shows you this whole thing without the UI. That's a feature I'm wholeheartedly in support of. Oh, there's another one. This is another really nice little location here. Very pretty. It's like having a camera with you at all times. This photo mode is really, really beautiful. The control game, they have implemented a really nice photo mode in which you can literally, it's a third-person game, and you can go and at any time just pause the game and then whiz around with your camera, and all the actors remain in their position, and you can just wander around with the first-person camera and frame up any which way you like, including making it portrait, so you can go and switch the camera so that it frames up the whole picture in portrait mode, and that's also a nice touch. That's it. I guess that's it. Let's head home. Let's head home. That is literally, we can just go via the lake, do a little bit of fishing maybe. I do enjoy the fishing. So that is to the west now. There we go. Until we find the lake. And maybe one more bee's nest. Come on, that'd be a good high note to end on. I do feel like I'm in Firewatch, running around with a compass that wobbles. That is just so cool. It very much reminds me of that. Same feel, I suppose, because also the player was also right-handed in that game, so the compass was always in the right hand. There it is, the lake! Like Mike Oldfield. Tubular Bells, remember that? That had a good track. That's called The Lake. I do remember that. Haven't listened to that for years. Maybe today's the day. Sun's already setting. Come on, Waltz Bleak. Or Pike, whatever, I'm good with either. Just need some fish for my dinner, you know. Oh, there we go. Hello. Aha, Pine Bleak. Thank you so much. And a fish bone. Very nice. Look at him wiggle. Great. Maybe we'll try it one more time. Because there's a few hours in the day left yet. Come on, that might be nice. Yeah, not so lucky. But then, you know, without the right fishing tackle, what do we expect? Oh, here we go. Here comes a big one. And redfin perch. I don't think we had that guy before. Now that's a nice high note to end on. Redfin perch skin. And perch fillet. That is cute, isn't it? And such a cute animation too. Wiggly fish. Red perch skin. What are we going to do with that? Currently we don't even have a recipe for that, so I suppose that is something that is still in development, I'd imagine. I'm sure we haven't seen half the items that are craftable. There is something we could have a look at. Oh, come on. And that is something that I've been neglecting because I don't think these items have a lot of value in the game. There is a way to craft your own decorations in the game. We could have a look at that and just see what they actually do. I mean, I don't know where you'd put decorations in the game, but that is something we could explore as well. Let's do that as we hopefully grab one more fish out of there. Now, the fishing lure is stuck and then kind of reels off into the distance, which is, you know, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Oh, it's nighttime. Let's head home already. Let's head home. Yeah, let's do that. So not so successful on the whole beeswax hunt, but you know, new fish that's been found. Very cool. Wonder what we can do with his skin. And then, of course, craft a decoration. If we're allowed to walk already. Yeah, I think sometimes the game just ignores my input. I don't think it's the keyboard or the mouse. I think it's just sometimes the game does other things underneath the hood and just ignores the input. It's just what happens. It's just what it is. It is what it is. And it isn't what it isn't either. It's always, that is what that very wise saying actually implies. It is what it is implies that it also isn't what it isn't. Fact. There. Let's go to bed, close our weary eyes and see what a decoration looks like. Which ones we can actually build. And what we can do with them. Where we can put them. Oh yeah, and, you know, eat stuff. Red skin perch, red finned perch skin. The fish skin's dark stripes and bright red fins make it unique. Make a unique addition to sewing projects. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There we go, that's nice. And then our fillets can go in here. Look at that. This is perch fillet. Yeah, there we go. This is more perch fillet. That I think we put up in the attic. We have enough food, so there's no need to cook more. Put some sticks down here. That doesn't even fit in here anymore. So I guess I'll have to put some of the fish upstairs, which is fine, you know, that's fine. I'll go put that in my survival box upstairs. There, survival box is that one by the sewing room here. Put that in here. Perhaps also this, and maybe that. I might also just store this in here. Yeah, tent. We know where it is, should we need it. Next time we'll pick the thing up. The game, so I suppose maybe in, let's say, 6 months to a year, we'll just see what the progress is on this game. If I find out that there's new features available, I'll go pick this back up, no problem. Right, decorations. There, of course, in the crafting room. And they're under this thing here. So what can we make here? Bear and fish sculpture. I think we could scare that up. Bear and fish sculpture. Wood sculpture used for decorating the cabin. Interesting. Then there's the owl sculpture. A wooden sculpture used for decorating the cabin. Okay. I'm not sure where to put these things because we don't really have that much room in the cabin. Blackbird sculpture. A wood sculpture used for decorating the cabin. Gotcha. Burbot sculpture. That's exciting. Fir plank and sticks. Fox and tree. That looks nice. Robin sculpture. Also very cute. Let me know if any one of these jumps out at you. Big stemmer plant. So that's just a decorative plant. That's nice. Small stemmer plant. And Aventura plant. You know, we have close to where I live, there's something called the Aventura Mall. It's kind of a big shopping mall. Kind of very upmarket. Yeah, so now there's the Aventura plant. And the Skagersvisk plant. I'm kind of interested to make one of these and one of those. I think we have enough stuff. I'm in favor of using up as many fir planks as I possibly can. These use between 2 and 4. So the owl sculpture is kind of a nice idea. That looks cute. Fox and tree, or maybe the robin sculpture. Or the burbot sculpture. Everything seems to use planks and sticks. Sticks are very kind of, you know, don't really want to waste my sticks on a sculpture, you know what I'm saying? But maybe the robin sculpture. Let's do that. 2 fir planks, 5 sticks, and a nail. Okay, note item. See if we can scare these things up. Sticks. I might go out and fell some more trees just for the sticks. And for the planks actually. All we need then is a bit of a nail. Nail. No nails. What, no nails? Crazy, man. I don't have nails? Nails, there we go. Lots of nails. Let's say 2, was it? Yeah, 2 nails. And sticks and fir planks. So we need to go fell some trees. I might as well pick them up from downstairs then. And then let's see where we're going to put it. Oh, there we go. Fir planks. Ready for the taking. That's that sorted. I might just pick up a few more while I'm here. Since they're just so ample in these parts. Well, after having worked so hard at felling the trees, I guess. Goody. Get the axe out and chop this fella here. If you look closely, you can see where the geometry is parted. I don't know if you can see that on the stream, but just about here in the middle of the picture, you can see that that's where the geometry is actually parted, where you do this, you know. Okie doke. Tree sticks number 1. Might as well pick up the planks while I'm here. And fell this fella. Very nice effect. Sticks! Alright. Robin sculpture, here we go. I don't think there's a lot of room in the cabin to actually put these things, so don't know where to put these just yet. Robin sculpture, craft item. All right, our first decoration in the game. So cute, look at him. That is so nice. Crafted that myself, you know, out of sticks and a bit of a nail. Very nice. Where can we put that? Oh, equip, so we can do that. Stack limit 1. And then we can go rotate him. Oh, I see. That's cute. So you can put these things on the windowsill and stuff. That's very cute. Okay. Robin sculpture. So I suppose we can then put these things onto shelves like these. I see, that's what that's used for. Yeah, so we could put the robin here. That might be nice. In the light. Yeah, not just in the workshop. Can you imagine you could sell these things on the internet, you know? Craft things. I think there was an iPad app where you could make your own pottery out of like kind of a mini game that makes pottery, and then once you've made it you could take a picture of it and then you can exhibit it in a gallery and other people can look at the pottery you've made. And I think it was aptly named just pottery. Very cute. Well, maybe a plant then is in order next. See if we have enough items for that. Maybe the Avendura plant. I like that. A steel pipe and yellow ash leaves. Easy enough to come by. Let's make that happen. Easy enough to come by, he says, as he wastes his last steel pipe. If there's one of them. No, we have enough. That's cool. We'll have one of these. Yellow ash leaves. There we go. That's perfect. Decorations. Brighten up the place, you know. Brighten up the place. Avendura plant. Alright. Purple leaves and everything. Excellent. Is this something that might be nice in the kitchen? Do we have shelves in the kitchen? Oh, we do! There we go. Perfect. Oh, I see. You've got several slots where that could be. And then you can rotate it around as well. Very nice. Pick the perfect angle. Oh, now we have a plant in the kitchen. That's nice. You could literally spend hours just decorating your cabin then. That's nice. Craft one of everything. Maybe we should do that. Craft one of everything. What else can we make here? The Swedish plant here. Oh, same thing. Steel pipe and yellow ash leaves. Okay. That's nice. What else? 5 sticks again. 5 sticks again. Kind of partial to the owl sculpture and another bird sculpture here. I'm really into birds. Let's make that happen. So we have enough fir planks, but sticks, we need 9 more. Okay. No problem. 9 more sticks. Give this place some pizzazz. These are too close by the rocks. I've been burned before, where you hack off the trees and then all the loot falls into the trees. That's not good. Let's fell them out in the open. I think that's a good idea. Neville! Good evening to you. Thank you so much for joining us and for a nice walk in the woods. Well, today's more of a decorating day, I guess. I've tried to find a lot of beeswax to make another outfit, but that didn't quite happen. I think I found 1, but we need 5 more, and I just don't know where to find them. So I thought maybe, since we've done pretty much everything in the day, I thought I'll end this on a bit of a decorating note. Ooh, Neville, that sounds like very exciting. That sounds very exciting. My mom would be interested in that. Drop a link to the game in the chat if you like. That sounds like a really nice pastime. Take a picture that you have, turn it into a jigsaw, and then put that into a 3D labyrinth type thing. That's a nice idea. Or like a 3D gallery. That sounds like a great idea, actually. Yeah, so I think we need a lot of sticks for these 2 sculptures I want to make. When I say sculptures, I mean they're not really sculptures. They're just little decorative bits and pieces. I believe there's also a nail that was mentioned. We might as well grab that while we're here. Nail. 1 nail? 2 nails. Oh, we've got a few more nails here. Cool. Well, 3 nails should be enough. You see, this is one that I've made earlier here. A little robin statue out of sticks and fir planks. And a bit of nail action going on there. Well, there is this plant here. Let's make that. Oh, I'm going to make that next. I'm going to go and focus on maybe on the owl sculpture first. Craft one of those. Owl sculpture. Nice. Looks a little scary. But I like this combination of low poly and very stylized look, yet very detailed at the same time. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of low poly, but it's also, it has a cohesive theme. I always appreciate that when artists model that way and you get to see a kind of handwriting where every piece follows the same look and feel. Oh, I've never looked underneath my workbench here. Look at that. There's a lot of stuff underneath my workbench. Yeah, like everything kind of fits together, doesn't it? So the whole look and feel of the game, it's all the same type of world. It's nice when that happens. Bear and fish sculpture, we could make that. That's kind of a little thing that hangs on the wall, much like this. Yeah, maybe that. Bear and fish sculpture. Alright. Very nice. Like a relief. Very cute. Let's find a suitable place for this before it gets so dark that we can't actually see where we're going to put things anymore. This could be... Man, it's so dark already. That's a shame. Here, the owl could be... Could be here. No, I'm thinking let's not put the owl here. Let's put the owl here, maybe. That's nice. Owl's looking out of the window. That's a cute little... It's a cute little picture here. Owl is looking out of the window. We can always put it elsewhere. That's fine. There. That's another nice screenshot. Especially in the daylight, I'm thinking. And then, of course, we have this. Where should we put that? Here, maybe? Or is that more something that we hang on an otherwise empty wall? Oh, here. That would be nice. Yeah, that's good. Boom. Bear and fish sculpture. Cozy. Very cozy. Jigsaw puzzle 2 from Big Fish. Okay, cool. Excellent. Well, Mom, if you're into trying that out, give that a go. Jigsaw puzzle 2 from Big Fish. Well, my friends, I think I'm going to leave you here and this game, in fact, because we have pretty much done everything there is to explore. And yeah, that's just all that we can do in among woods right now, among trees right now. I'll pick this game up again as there are more features available, and maybe in 6 months, maybe in a year or so. I think that's a good idea. And then we're going to have a look at what else this game has to offer. And then maybe once it's launched, that's another cool point at which we can have another check-in and see what has changed from this version. Be nice to just, not forget about it, but just keep an eye on it. So on my list of things to play next then is definitely Raft. Raft is a wonderful game. That's also a lone survivor type game. It's very similar to this one, but it has more of a story. It's also an early access game, and there's a lot to explore. There's a lot to do in that game. So that's that. But I think before I do that, I'm going to start playing Lifeless Planet. That'll be like 3 days, 2-3 days, depends on how quickly we get through the story mode. But that's a beautiful game to look at, and it's got a very nice atmosphere to it. So there's a kind of a puzzle that we need to explore, and why we're even there and what's happened. So that's Lifeless Planet. That's happening tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for dropping by and spending some time with me. It is always wonderful to have a coffee with you before my day starts. I'm going to go back to hacking code now. Have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Wednesday it is. And I will see you tomorrow morning. Take care. Bye-bye.